Voices.
Lights, camera, laughter. Welcome to We Heard Voices with
Rain,
Olivia,
Millie, and Sophie.
for movie-loving mates with a sprinkle of cinematic charm. Join us as we deep dive into the world of movies, sharing laughs, insights, and our own personal faves. Sometimes we'll even have some special guests popping in to share their own favourite films with us. So grab a brew, get yourself comfy, and join us for We Heard Voices. Today we watched the Muppets movie, and our guest is. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Charles. I like the Muppets. I love the Muppets. I like the starting, but you know they go to meet Kermit in his massive munch. That's one of my favourite bits.
I like all the references to the Muppets movie, like when I'm not gonna remember all the guys when the guy's like running after the car at the
The big hairy guy. Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
I did notice there were quite a few references I didn't get.
Yeah, because it was how many years after was it from like the other Muppets movies?
Ooh.
between 10 and 20. When did the Muppets movie come out?
It was like in the 90s, wasn't it?
Was it 90s?
I think it was like mid-90s the first one came out. It'd be like 95, 96. It's about 20 years afterwards.
That's a
I don't know why I thought it was 70.
decent amount of time, to be fair.
I thought it was 70.
Yeah.
70s? Could be.
78.
Oh,
I could be thinking of a Muppets Christmas Carol.
that is good.
fair.
That is
fair.
in the We Heard Voices cinematic universe.
What did everyone think of the film? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10. If we have to put a number on it, which you can't, but you have to.
A solid 9. I really love the film. I love it.
What specifically has made it like? Would you say it's your favourite film, or one of?
I'd say it's up there, definitely.
What has made it be up there?
Banger.
It was just like... It's just always been fun. Like, I just love watching it.
Fair.
I love musicals, and I love comedy, and essentially just a musical comedy.
Rom-com.
That would
No,
be a romance.
sorry. Sorry, I just got on the brain. Not quite.
It'd be quite a different film if it was a rom-com.
To be fair, musical and comedies usually there's a bit of romance in there, of which there is, but it doesn't go well for either couple.
No, not really.
But you know what? It makes it good. The fact that Kermit and Miss Piggy, spoilers, are not together at the start,
Sorry, carry on. Oh, sorry.
and then they get together at the end. It's like, the build-up was needed.
Yeah.
Then it was like a nice little sentimental, sweet moment.
It's a good parallel to Jason Segel's relationship as well in the film.
Yes.
Because they start off together and then have a lot of turmoil.
Yeah.
She sings in what's it called? A diner?
Yeah.
A
It's
restaurant.
like a diner and that.
Party for one.
Yeah.
I can't unsee her in Night. What's her face? Ginger.
What?
The woman. What's her name? Ginger lass.
Mary.
Mary. But what's her actor's name?
Amy
Amy Adams. I was thinking Amy Bobble. Different person. I can't unsee her from that one film where she plays a dog. Oh, a woman who thinks she's a dog.
Oh, because that made it better.
I know what film you're on
Can't
about.
say I've seen it. It's awful. Don't watch
I've
it.
never seen it, but I
Not
know
got a
what film you're
clue.
on about.
Isn't she in Enchanted? She's the main princess in Enchanted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how I know her.
that's fair.
I never watched Enchanted, I just played the game.
Oh my god, the chipmunk in Enchanted is actually like my favourite character.
He was my favourite in the game. I got to play as him.
Anyways, Muppets.
Muppets.
Who's our favourite Muppet?
Ooh.
I know that's an hard-hitting question. I don't even know myself.
I mean, Miss Piggy's pretty iconic.
I know mine.
She is quite iconic.
Yeah.
Go on.
You know, is it Gonzo, the one with the massive nose?
Gonzo.
Yeah.
He's little mate.
Oh!
He's my
Yeah.
favourite.
the
I love his
the
one
rat in
line.
this room.
Yeah,
The rat. The rat's iconic.
He's my favourite Muppet.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I'm going to say Deadly is my favourite Muppet. You know, like the blue dinosaur looking one.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
The massive, yeah.
He's my favourite. He's so funny.
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Yeah.
Because he's a big bird.
I hadn't thought about it, and now I feel like I don't have an adequate response.
Just think.
Just say Kermit.
Just think.
Kermit.
I just quite like Walter, but like this is like the first time that he was.
I mean, Walter is like the main point of the films. We can talk about Walter.
Let's talk about Walter.
What's your favourite Muppet?
I quite like Animal.
Ah, nice,
yeah.
nice. He is
That's
up there.
good, that's
He is up
That's
there.
good.
Anyway, yeah,
Phenomenal.
you could continue segue.
Like Walter, he's the main character of the film, introduced just for the film, and well, it's mainly about his journey. He meets his heroes. He doesn't like how his heroes are.
You should never meet your heroes.
Exactly.
True.
Especially
And
if they're Kermit.
And then his brother Jason Segel, because that's how it works.
Exactly.
I do love how it's never clarified who their parents are. It's just, he's just got a puppet for a brother, and it's never mentioned
They're
once.
so alike, to be fair. You can see the
Yeah,
family
when
resemblance.
they're brushing their teeth, it's crazy. It's in person.
Oh, it's got
Terrifying.
it is a great opening scene.
Oh, I
anyway.
tell you what, it is beautiful.
I do love that opening.
His teeth are a jump scare every time. Though.
Yeah, because he's got like human teeth. It's weird.
I wrote Muppets with teeth are scary. It's just one of my points. Above that was, are they biologically
Because
related?
then they're just not there for the entire film.
Until they need to be though.
They
Happy
exist.
song.
They exist for the sole purpose of being brushed. Freaks me out.
It's like he just keeps them just in case.
Yeah.
Just so he can join in brushing teeth.
To his biologically related brother.
Yeah.
I do love it. It's never explained.
No, it just happens.
Yeah.
Practically twins.
Yeah, they are. I
mean,
love how he's like the third wheel, and like they're trying to go on a romantic trip to LA, and he's like, "Can my brother come? My puppet brother? Can he?
You know the puppet brother that I definitely have, and I'm not just imagining.
Yeah.
Can he come?
Please."
I mean,
I'd be fuming.
Mary's the third wheel, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
realistically,
Bless
yeah.
her.
I felt quite bad for her, like for quite a bit of the film.
Yeah.
Like she was so nice, but like I knew from the beginning he was going to forget the dinner.
And
There
that's
was no way it
solo.
went well.
But it does
on the
lead
heartstrings.
to one of the best musical moments in history.
That is true.
Mm.
It leads to Man or Muppet.
You're not going to go...
Just no.
No.
No
You
sound.
may as well do it.
Just
You may-
no sound.
you may as well do it.
I've done too much singing on this podcast. I've
Yeah.
decided.
It'd be a shame to stop now.
I mean, we have
really
covered a
would.
musical. I feel like it's acceptable to sing.
I think am I a man or am I a Muppet?
That
What
is the
would you-
question.
That is the question, and I would like to know: would you say you're a man or would you say you're a Muppet, or are you a
manly...
a manly
Very
Muppet?
manly Muppet.
Or a
Or a
Muppet.
Muppet or a
Am
man?
I a
Bit
Muppet
of
of
a
a
man.
band? Yeah.
You're a Muppet
What
of a
do you-
man, Charles.
Is it
Potentially. Or a very manly Muppet. It's one of the two.
that is the
That is
the
the
options.
question. To be or not
It's so
to be.
it's so funny that it's got like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory just in there.
just pops up, yeah.
He just shows up for like just 2 minutes and is never seen ever
But
again.
it's like
I love
it's
Jim.
the best way you could have been
Awesome.
brought.
First name basis.
Sophie's dying.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's the best way they could have brought him in, and just
Mm.
a little sprinkle, and then the celebrities just in it.
Oh
Selena
my God,
Gomez
yeah.
is in it.
Yeah, there's
I
a
forgot
lot of
John
celebrities that just
Krasinski.
show up. Yeah, John Krasinski.
Like...
The kid from Modern Family.
Yes.
Mm.
A lot of them just show up and it's never explained why they're there. They're just there.
The guy from
they
How I
play
Met Your Mother as
themselves?
well.
Yes,
Yeah.
because when
Yeah.
there was another one where Jack Black showed up and he was just Jack Black. That was
Well,
just,
yeah,
that
he
was
gets
just
He gets kidnapped.
He gets
Yeah.
kidnapped.
where Jack Black just shows up. That's just his character. He's Jack
Yeah,
Black.
yeah. Jack Black gets good now.
He gets jumped by
So is this like-
ninja Muppets.
Is this like a parallel universe where everything's the same except there's Muppets?
Or is it just our universe?
It's just
Oh,
our
yeah.
I was
universe.
just
Yes.
going to say, have you never
Universe.
seen Kermit out and about?
I've never.
Yeah.
I'm quite
Wow.
disappointed.
He is. He does live in his mansion in
Well,
LA.
he does have ops in England as well. He's got ops.
Who are Kermit's ops?
Me.
Oh,
Whoa.
I thought.
Sorry.
No, if I see Kermit, it's on site. I'm not having it.
Well, to be fair, he does seem a bit flimsy.
Good job. We didn't bring Kermit.
I know. We're gonna bring Kermit here today. And
Just slowly rises from the desk.
I'm kind of glad we don't bring him.
He would have been in danger.
He would have.
He would have.
Oh.
Go on. Yes,
Oh my god.
Kermit is so iconic though. He's like
he is iconic.
he like defines the American dream really when you think about it. If we're getting into film study, 'cause
Yeah, go on.
he's from humble backgrounds in
Yeah.
a swamp. You know, the beautiful
You know, it's been living on a log
rainbow
for his entire life.
connections.
I was waiting. 10 minutes. That's how long it took you to mention it.
It's so beautiful. And then he made it big. Bless him. And now he's... And then it went full cycle, and then he became like a miserable, like, he's retired.
Because he didn't have Miss Piggy anymore.
In a way, which is reflective of actually La La Land and Seven Mia.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of reflective.
Kermit is Mia.
Yeah.
Not Sebastian.
No.
That make Miss Piggy Sebastian.
I suppose it can do, can't it?
Because to be fair, I'd say that Seb's more successful than Mia, and Miss Piggy's got...
Miss Piggy has a business.
Yeah. She has an empire. I love do you know when they go to the motel and there's like the off-brand Muppet?
The Mooper.
Yeah.
The Mooper.
Mrs. Piggy. I actually love like the off-brand Mrs. Piggy. She's so funny and just so aggressive, and it's just...
And you've got Fonzo's rip-off, which is like a Fozzie Bear's rip-off, and he's just got a do-rag, and it's just like, why has he got a do-rag? He speaks in a deep voice and goes like, "Waka waka," with just a do-rag on.
Why not?
It's just really funny.
Since it is a musical, what's everyone's favourite song from? I know it's hard. There's good selections.
There is a good like. There's a. I don't know.
I don't know if it's my favourite song, but like one of my favourite moments was when they were butchering "Smells Like Teen Spirit" as like the barbershop quartet.
That is fair. Jack Black's just sat in the chair, desperate to escape. And then they shrink his head, don't they?
Oh,
yeah.
Did
he ever unshrink his head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His head was unshrunk by the end of the film.
How did they shrink his head?
Muppet magic.
Muppets,
They got it from...
Are the Muppets
the Minions lent it over.
That's a crossover.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Minions and the Muppets.
I mean, when they brought Rainbow Connections back at the end, it was beautiful.
And like all of them started singing it.
Yeah, it's just so nostalgic.
It was such like everyone coming together. This is like the last... It's kind of like the last send-off of
Kermit on the moon.
Muppets. Yeah.
It was beautiful.
All the whole clan's back together again.
Yeah.
For the last time.
Brings a tear to the eye. I love the opening one, Life's a Happy Song. That's
my favourite.
That's really, I just love it.
And I like how, going back to the toothbrush a bit, that like syncs up with... it's so... I love it.
It's a musical masterpiece.
It is. That was my answer, so...
Oh.
Thanks for that.
Millie?
I'd have gone with the same.
Yeah.
I like the end of that though, when everyone like collapses to the floor.
Oh yeah, they're like, they're gone. Oh my god. Like,
everybody, they're gone.
I love it because it's like, it almost breaks the fourth wall, and it's like, yeah.
It's a very self-aware film.
Self-reflexivity.
Yeah. That's the one I was trying to...
Like all of the fourth wall breaking is like my favourite bit of the film.
Yeah, it's very self-aware, but it's very self-aware. It's a very camp film. Like
yeah, and it's so nostalgic. Like all of it just feels like a huge homage to the Muppets.
Yeah, and especially like the montage when they're picking everyone up, and you see everyone's different lives.
Yeah,
and then they say we've not got enough budget. Let's just get the rest of them. We don't need to go to the rest of them.
And then the dog goes, "Oh, why don't you show my part in it?" And it's just him sleeping in a hole.
Do you want to bring the Muppets back? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or when you're listening to the conversation, it's like, it sounds like you're reciting an important plot point.
Or when they bring out the script for it.
Oh yeah, they actually start showing people their lines.
And the map travel.
Love the map travel.
Oh, and
just convenient.
It is.
The Eagle one, when he's like broadcasting on a news channel, and then just pick him up out of his news channel and take him with him, like mid-broadcast.
Yeah, I love that.
And then he later goes on to have one of the best duos in film history with what's the actor's name in the Muppets Most Wanted? The guy who plays the French policeman. Is it Ty Burrell? Ty Burrell. Ty Burrell. He goes on to have that iconic duo.
Have you seen Modern Family? Nope.
I have. It's Ty Burrell, and he goes on to.
I've seen it on my YouTube shorts.
We're just doing a scrolling.
It's upsetting. But I do feel like the whole film is just a whole, like, homage to it, considering the entire plot is about one kid who, loves the Muppets and grew up with them. I think it's very beautiful.
It's a very, nostalgia-heavy film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think that was obviously part of the fact that it's 20 years after the other one. So that the fact that it's 20 years after, it's like another sequel, and it's like, but it's still good. Because now you do sequels and they're just a bit like the same story over and over again. And it is a bit similar, but the way that they just it's its own thing.
It's the MCU, the Muppets Cinematic
Yes.
Okay, slightly off topic, but maniacal laugh.
Oh, I was going to maniacal laugh.
Maniacal laugh.
Why can't he laugh?
He is laughing.
That's his laugh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Maniacal laugh.
Yeah.
You never just sat around and you just feel the need to just break into maniacal laugh.
Yeah, I just sit there and go, maniacal laugh.
Maniacal laugh.
When it cuts to the vertigo zoom as well.
Oh, yeah. When he's on the desk.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, film studies.
Stairs.
But I was going to sneeze. Sorry. Alright, Disney own the Muppets now, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Disney are sleeping on making Muppet versions of the old fairy tales.
What, Olaf's thing where he retells them?
Oh.
Yeah, or do Beauty and the Beast, but the Beast is just a normal human and everybody else is Muppets. Then at the end he turns into a Muppet.
So like a Christmas Carol, but just for Disney.
Yeah, I feel like they're sleeping on that.
Yeah, Treasure Island as well, when they recreated movies just with Muppets.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Because they have the rights to both of them. I feel like that could be a moneymaker for them.
Can't wait for when Iron Man 3 is remade with just Muppets.
The thing is, though, with Disney, I feel like they're focusing a lot more on live action revamps rather than new content, please. And then obviously
the live action Lion King really baffled me because it wasn't live action. That was
just CGI.
Live action Lilo and Stitch coming out next week, guys.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to see a live action Stitch, the character.
Yeah,
it sounds scary.
The original content they make does better than their remakes. I don't know why they're so focused on sequels and remakes right now.
Does it do better than their remakes?
I don't know.
Not so much Disney.
Which did bomb at the box office?
Things like Encanto, Coco, when they do things like that, they do better than when they do.
I feel like they're running out of ideas.
Yeah. They just keep hiring Lin-Manuel Miranda and just hope it goes well.
Bears.
The only thing I know about the first Kermit is that his eyes are golf balls in it.
Yeah.
What?
Jim Henson's first creation was very just found a load of stuff around his house because he didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah. Jim Henson is just legendary. R.I.P. But
yeah,
he's
he made a lot of really just nice stuff.
Not that he made this film, but
no,
it's off the backbone of him.
Doesn't exist without him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do we feel about 80s Robot?
Oh, I love 80s Robot. You know Kermit's Robot Butler?
Kermit's Robot?
Oh yeah!
His Robot Butler.
The one, he looks like the robot from Wallace and Gromit when they go to the moon.
Yeah.
That one that goes on his little skis.
He's a pastiche of Johnny Five, isn't he? You don't know what Johnny Five is, do you? That's fine. He basically it was a robot film in the 80s, and it just built very similar to 80s Robot.
Mm-hmm. From back in your day.
Yeah.
You're older than me.
That was the joke.
1955.
That was when the first Muppet was made.
Yes.
When was the Muppets movie made?
How many Muppets movies has there been?
Must be 6 or 7. It's going to be a lot.
The Muppets movie, Christmas Carol,
Treasure Island.
The first Muppet movie was 1979.
I think 1978.
So good.
And then there was 1981, 1984.
The Muppets.
Muppets Most Wanted.
The Great Muppet Caper. The Muppets Take Manhattan.
Oh, Muppets Take Manhattan.
And then there was Muppet characters in Fraggle Rock.
What counts it?
Yeah.
Because realistically, if they're in a film, they're stars.
Yeah.
Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island, Muppets from Space. It's a very merry Muppet Christmas.
Are we on about 10 now?
I didn't know this franchise was this big.
They've also got more than just films, don't they?
Yeah.
So
This is the MCU.
They did.
it is the MCU.
They did
an office version of the Muppets.
They did. I love that show.
The Muppets Wizard of Oz, The Muppets, Muppets Most Wanted, Muppets Haunted Mansion, The Muppets Mayhem.
Like I'm missing out.
Jeez, yeah.
I'm on 13.
Yeah.
Unlucky, you're going to have to make
And they do like adverts and stuff. They did. What was it? Was it the Crumpets ad that we saw?
No, that was Olivia Colman.
Warburtons.
No, but they did a.
No, they did a. They did a Crumpets advert.
Yeah.
Hurdy-gurdy. The Swedish.
Swedish
Booking.com one as well.
Yeah, the recent one.
Swedish Chef is so iconic.
Was Booking.com was the most recent one. I seen it. I was like, oh, we're doing a Muppets episode. Clearly, it's just we heard voices infiltrated in the algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm counting 13 here.
13.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Muppets like Office spin-off they did was really funny. I love that. It's got the Swedish Chef singing Apache Jump on it. You know, it's like it was by the Sugar Hill Gang. And it's just him rapping, but obviously because he can't talk, it's just him like just mumbling sounds to a beat.
Love that.
And he's presented with a sort of a low angle shot to make him appear a lot more bigger in the frame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
a great point.
Yeah.
I can really visualise
I
it.
have that here next to where I wrote, I can't believe I fell for Muppet Man.
You fell for Muppet Man.
What?
It's Biz Piggy quote, I can't believe I fell for Muppet Man.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought you were just saying
yeah.
it as yourself.
Yeah.
Can't believe I fell.
No, I
Each to their
love
own.
that.
I'm in love with Muppet Man. I fell for Muppet Man.
Oh, bless.
Oh.
You got any more quotes? Just sprinkle them out. Check them out.
What's everyone's favourite quote from the film?
I am woman, I am strong. What else do I have? Give me a second. Oh, actually, no, this is just a moral question. The food sings. Is the food alive? Do they eat the food alive?
Oh, yeah.
The fact that the chicken singers as well.
Yeah.
That was a bit morally questionable.
But do Muppets eat Muppet food and do Muppets eat people food? And do only Muppet food sing?
I don't think Muppets eat.
No, but Walter eats a hot dog.
Yeah, but I feel like Walter's more of a Muppety man than
He's like a very manly Muppet.
he is a
you would
very
say.
manly
It's a very
Muppet.
manly Muppet.
Whereas Kermit and the rest of the gang are just Muppets.
They also eat, don't they? Wait, because didn't they go to they?
Oh yeah, technically, like if
They
they
go to
were,
restaurants.
what would they like if they're animals? Like, would Kermit eat flies? Would he do that? Or
Probably.
would he eat normal? Would he eat like?
Never seen Kermit's tongue out of his gob.
Yeah, how come Kermit
How
as a
does
frog
he eat,
doesn't
like-
have a tongue, but then Walter just has teeth, like actual teeth?
Maybe the tongue only comes out when he needs it to.
Maybe Kermit also has teeth.
How many Muppets
I
actually
don't
have
like
teeth?
that. I don't like
No,
that.
I don't.
What happens if the bear gets hungry? Does he just start eating everyone else around him?
Yeah, how do they navigate the food chain in that friendship dynamic?
Probably very carefully. What happens if an animal wants to start eating somebody?
Oh,
Actually, when Triangle Management, that wouldn't happen.
he did. He just banged drums.
Like one of my favourite bits is the Muppet Ninjas, though. Just the concept of Muppet Ninjas is so funny.
That's fair.
It's like they even get like the the stereotypical like action music playing over them. It's just like it's the fact that they're all doing like always like
Yeah, and it was like Kill Bill style.
it was like Kill Bill. They're doing like his over the top moves, and Jack Black is
Yeah.
trying his best to sell it. He's trying so hard to make it seem believable.
I love Joe Black. Oh my
Joe
god.
Black. Oh,
Jack
you know.
Black.
Yeah, but Joe Black.
I love
His
Hobo
brother.
Joe.
Over here.
Hobo Joe?
Hobo Joe.
The one guy in the audience at the beginning, Hobo Joe.
Oh yes.
And he's just there like, I am the audience, you have an audience. And then he starts taking money from people, he's showing them to their seats, which, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then they have that bit where they go into like the theatre and it's all run down, and then they just start singing "We Built This City."
Yes.
It just that's my favourite part. Just the musical numbers, they just happen. There's no build up.
No,
They're
they
just
do-
doing something. They go straight into it. The only one with build up was Man or Muppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, I've just come back, we can't go back, I've just sung a song about it. Like, I've had my moment, this is my turning point as a character, I sung about it, we can't go back.
Yeah.
It's almost like when in musicals you're meant to like suspend your disbelief or whatever. In this one, it's just like, no, I just believe that they are just singing.
Yeah, they're just doing it because they can. Yeah. Just do it because they can.
I'm like, why not?
Which is a better kind of musical. A musical where it's just acknowledged that it's weird. It's just funnier.
Yeah. Do we have thoughts on a celebrity is not a people?
You are?
A celebrity is not a people.
Celebrities are not people.
He's like, did you kidnap Jack Black? And he's like, that's illegal, you can't kidnap people. And he's like, we spoke about it, we agree, a celebrity is not a people.
Well...
Is Jack Black a person?
Yeah, are we talking about celebrities or Jack Black?
Because Jack Black is like an eternal figure. I feel as though he transcends like reality.
I can't take him seriously.
Like, you don't make the Minecraft movie if you're not like...
But again, he's also Jack Black.
Yeah, he's also a panda. 4 times.
That's true.
Panda?
Kung Fu Panda?
He is.
That's like his most iconic role.
I know, I was thinking of 4 different pandas.
He plays like, 4 separate roles.
I was like, really been typecast.
He was so good at the first one.
Yeah.
They decided to make 3 more pandas just for him.
I don't remember the panda in Jumanji.
Yeah, no, do you remember the panda in School of Rock?
Oh, yeah, the teacher.
Yeah.
And the panda in the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
Looked a bit like Steve.
Yeah. Not our Steve. Steve.
No.
Steve's in the character.
Steve.
Chicken Jog. Hey, I've watched the Minecraft movie.
Did you end up finishing
it? I watched it.
I just watched it before I made you guys watch it.
I missed my mate's 18th to go watch it.
I watched it at her 18th.
That's my worst. That's one of my worst confessions. I said that he asked me on the day, "Are you coming my 18th?" I said, "Oh, what time is it?" He said like 7 o'clock. We had tickets at 7:30.
Oh, that's awful.
I was like,
"Is it worth it?"
Yeah. No, it wasn't worth it. I would have rather gone the 18th.
Well, in what's the one that you liked? The blue one. What's his name?
Oh, Deadly.
In Deadly's Heart, he's a Muppet, not a Muppet. I did quite end up liking Deadly by the end.
Yeah.
And then he does a maniacal laugh.
Maniacal laugh. And Deadly shines in the Office show they do because he's basically just Miss Piggy's assistant, and he just becomes dead sassy with everyone. It's so funny.
I feel like I need to watch it.
Oh, you just watch his moments from it because he's got some funny lines. It's just what I remember is all of Miss Piggy's clothes get ruined because of this leakage in the roof, and he's consoling Miss Piggy and she's wailing into his arms, and she looks over and he grabs her by the face and says, "Don't look, they're gone, they're gone." And it just makes me laugh every time. I'm not easily impressed with films. I just find stuff funny.
That's fair.
Stupid stuff makes me laugh. I love the Minecraft movie because it's just stupid.
And that is the Muppets at the end of the day.
It just makes you laugh.
In the best way possible.
It's not complex, you don't have to think several things about it. It just makes you laugh. Everyone alright though, Liv?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got a message from my other podcast.
Oh.
The betrayal.
Oh.
We are filming. We are in a podcast.
Oh.
Wait until after.
I was waiting for it to.
Didn't need to tell
pass,
us as well.
Oh.
I didn't want. I was waiting for. I was gonna let you guys carry on.
You just placed the dagger and you just twist her as you pull around.
It was Millie's fault. She made me say it.
I looked at you. That was it.
Okay.
Wow.
If you're a Muppet, which Muppet would you be?
Deadly.
That's fair.
I've got to really contemplate.
Yeah.
I know,
This is the deepest question you'll ever get asked.
You can't answer. No. Okay.
Do you not want to be a Muppet? Is that it?
I don't know what Muppet I'd be.
I can't
I think
remember
you
his
could be
name.
Miss Piggy.
Oh, stop.
Do you know the drummer?
Animal.
Animal.
Okay.
I just think it'd be vibes.
Okay, first.
Wait, for who?
For me, not for
Oh,
Liv.
okay. I was gonna say.
I think you're the one with angry.
How dare you?
I'll take Miss Figure. She's a bit dramatic, but so am I.
At least we're self-aware.
Yeah, exactly.
A bit.
Yeah,
Why do I
exactly.
Why do I feel like Millie could be Kermit?
Because... Guys, we've seen the edits.
And this comes on to my topic of the day.
That was a very abrupt silence.
Oh.
Did everyone's brain just stall at the same time?
That silence
I'm
was
trying to think
deafening.
who Sophie'd be.
What's the one with not Beaker, who's it's Dr. Summit.
I don't know who you're on about.
Do you know what I'm on about? Is it Dr. Honeylemon, is that his name?
Oh, I don't know his name.
It's Dr. something. Would rather just say Beaker.
I don't know, actually.
Or would you rather be the Doctor or Beaker?
Oh.
Honeydew.
Or Dr. Honeydew?
The yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who it. Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah, I don't really know who I'd be, which is why I chose Monster. Because
I mean, an old bald man with
Animal.
glasses.
Animal.
Thanks.
Animal.
You said monster.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I apologise.
How dare you? Hang your head in shame. This is the first and last time I'll be on this
Charles
podcast.
could also be the bear.
I could be the bear.
Yeah.
I'm unfunny enough to be him.
Yeah.
Okay, Honeylemon.
It's Honeydew.
Honeydew.
Hang your head in shame.
You're bald.
Ouch.
Oh, bless. So are you Kermit?
I think so.
Oh.
I think we got to this point.
Great.
So who's Walter?
Ashton.
Yeah.
No,
that fits.
Ashton's Jason Segel.
No, Keenan's Jason Segel.
No,
Who's
Keenan's
Walter?
not Jason Segel. We're not-
Who looks up to you? Like you're the...
What?
Who looks up to Millie? Someone's probably shorter than her.
Everyone. I mean, Liv.
What? But I miss Biggie.
I know. But that would... It would still work.
What to be Walter and Miss Piggy?
No, I'm just saying it would still work if you were Walter. It would make sense.
It makes sense for you to be Walter instead of Miss Piggy because you look up to Millie.
Do you look up to me?
And you're the main character.
Yeah, even though I am taller than you.
Yeah.
I look up to Millie, but I feel like me and Walter don't have the same energy.
The Walter's a bit obsessive.
A little bit, yeah.
And a bit, like, doesn't understand relationships.
Thank
And the
you
boundaries.
Thank you for pinning.
Sorry.
pinning that on me.
That was not...
No, it's...
I can't think of any reason why that would be relevant.
You're watching this podcast crash and burn.
That was not targeted.
I feel like I'm in Rome right now. It's just in flames around me.
I'm so sorry, that was not...
I'm loving this. I
That
just
was
cause
not
chaos wherever I
directed.
go.
Anyways,
It's the last episode.
Was it never
guys.
like this before I came on it? I feel like I'm just a bad influence in every room I sit in.
no, yeah, we had Sarah last time. She was coming out with like so much like
Yeah.
intellectual. We did the Hunger Games, and she was like proper.
There's a lot more to analyse in the Hunger Games than the
Yeah,
Muppets.
no,
It's
that's
very
true.
political and like has lots of messages. It's
You're saying the
supposed to be.
Muppets isn't political?
What's the Muppets' key political message?
What do you think is the ideological message of the Muppets?
The American dream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're bringing it back.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'd say that.
And
Hat
the,
bitches and hoes.
the superficiality of fame and
Oh,
Yeah.
money.
nice.
And
Because at the end of the day,
No,
it's
no.
the friends we made along the way.
It's been a great
Okay,
podcast, guys.
It was going so well.
It was going up, and then you just said that, and it just
Yeah. But like the solid bit of that
Yeah.
was
We'll
good.
take
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
So the American dream is epitomised through when Walter just whistles. 'Cause that's the climax of his character. He whistles.
Yeah.
His ultimate talent.
Yeah, not sure how it's fully related to the American Dream.
I'm not sure why that's his character climax. He just whistles.
Yeah, I thought he was going to sing.
No, he just whistles.
Like, we'd already figured out he could sing. But also, his lungs must be massive. Like, he screams for so long, he whistles for so long. Dude never breathes.
He's a Muppet.
He's built different.
Yeah. He's a manly Muppet at that.
He's a very manly Muppet.
Yeah. At that.
Have we got any closing statements, guys? How would you all rate? Oh, yeah, we've already done rating. Anything? Yeah, any closing statements?
I'm so happy to be on the last episode of We Heard Voices.
No. Last episode in podcast room.
Yes.
Yeah, last college episode.
It should feel like an honour.
It is an honour. This has been an honour. This has been a great time. Just watching four people just crash and burn in front of me.
And on that note, like, comment, subscribe. Comment any film recommendations. We've got Instagram. We've not used it yet. We've got an Instagram. Spotify, 5 stars. Anything else?
Not Facebook, do we?
No, we don't have Facebook.
You're missing out. You need to get all your social medias on.
We are.
We're missing out on all the middle-aged mum groups.
Yeah, it's a target
It's a
audience.
hot market.
It's a target audience.
It is. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you hopefully in another episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.